WowBiz Nebraska brought to you by NEWbraska. NEWbraska is NEWbraska.com. And I would encourage you to go to the site, check it out. There's a lot of helpful information there about transforming your organization and really adapting your organization. Now, I want to tell you something. I was inspired, my partner and I were inspired in 2018. I'm going to tell you a little quick story here during this promotional segment of our show. In 2018, the Blueprint Nebraska initiative came together. But there's lots of people involved around the entire state. Certainly the CEO at UP was deeply involved. And they wanted to have a plan. They wanted something, and they called it, as I said, Blueprint Nebraska. So they put a lot of time and energy and money, a lot of meetings, and my partner and I showed up at many of them and just listened to them talk about the issues in Nebraska, the problems, the challenges, and so on. And of course, they finally hatched a plan. It was a beautiful plan, very thick, very forward-thinking plan about Nebraska and the future of Nebraska so that we could aim towards something and all get on the same page. However, what happened at the end of that was that everybody went home, and everybody dusted off their hands and said, well, we contributed and now we've got a plan and a strategy and various sectors of our economy are going to be improved and so on and so forth. But nobody actually knew who was going to do anything about it. So I'm going to pull out this right here. Now, the former Economic Development Director, Tony Goins, told us when we introduced ourselves to him and said, Tony, we want to be involved in this project. And he chatted with us for a few minutes because we have a big background in business development, marketing, workforce, and so on. He said, you are my boots on the ground. That was the phrase he used. I'd never heard that exactly before. So here you see a couple of pair of boots here. And these are representative or symbolic of boots on the ground. But the idea was we would implement many of the high-minded strategies and plans that were being discussed and put down on paper and so on. Everybody got a copy of the Blueprint Nebraska plan and shoved it in a drawer somewhere. I'm not sure where, but nobody contacted anybody else and said, hey, could you come over to our community and help us implement the Blueprint Nebraska thing? Huh? Anybody help me out? Nobody was saying that kind of thing, and therefore I'm not sure that many of those projects actually have been implemented and serving the entire state. So we are NEWbraska. If you're still interested in boots on the ground and would like to get some assistance in your community, we'll get involved with you. That's NEWbraska.com. Boots on the ground. Absolutely.